Hello.
It's the anything tier list
Hello. I just got a notification.
every time. I
I
will
just
be
got a
showing the screen
notification.
soon, don't worry. Today's topic is Minecraft.
Mobs.
Alright, I fixed it. I fixed it. The screen is black. Nothing's
It
fixed.
it still says tire.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it does.
Out of
I
here.
refreshed it like 2 times.
No. I'm gonna fix it in post. I don't care. I know
Okay.
what I meant.
Okay.
I know what I meant.
Yeah,
Wait,
but it was good to see tire.
wait, is the title still. Did I mispronounce the title? IER, right?
Tier.
Yeah,
You spelled
T.
it correctly on the title, but like not on the thumbnail, which I think is pretty funny.
Leave me alone. Okay, okay, let me make sure. Alright, cool. It is Minecraft mobs. And
Make sure
we.
you take out the E.
You're getting rid of E.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I feel like I did.
Happen.
Like, honestly, I'm prepared to get rid of D. Let's get rid of D and E.
So SABC
And then F.
and F.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the true stinkers. I don't
And
think.
let's just change the color of F to lime
Sure.
or after yellow. Yeah.
So here's the question, I guess. Are we doing this based off of categories, our own opinion towards them?
I was thinking their design wise and how they interact with the player.
Okay, okay, I can get behind
Oh,
that.
um,
Yeah.
well, okay. Because never mind. Or actually,
Well, just say it.
because how okay. If they interact with the characters,
Mm-hmm.
that would probably mean all hostile mobs will go down a tier if you think about it, because they interact in a negative way.
Yeah, but I mean, hostile mobs are always bad, anyways. So,
True, true.
um, and even then, you get benefits from eliminating hostile mobs. It's not like passive mobs are all that good either.
True, true.
They're all unique
Okay.
in their own way.
Okay. So design and then how they interact.
Design and their purpose in the world.
Design, interact with player, and their purpose.
Well, isn't interact? Oh, I guess interacting with players is different from purpose. Okay, I can get behind these categories.
Okay, these three.
Already put creeper in S. We're not even at creeper.
Uh,
We're at bat.
a
Bat is the first
B,
one.
a bat.
Okay. While we discuss why a bat belongs where it belongs, because we don't
Mm-hmm,
know
mm-hmm.
each other's screen, so you got a rough estimate if you're listening, and if you're watching, you don't know what Mackey's choosing in the end, realistically. Well, explain why should Creeper be an S tier then? Let's
We're
let
doing
let's
we're
hear
doing
him out.
creeper. I thought we were doing bat.
We're doing bat, but it's going to take them a while to type out why creepers should be up there. So let's start with the bat. Just put in S
Oh,
tier.
there's a person typing.
Yes. Did you not? Yes, on the chat.
No, I didn't. I didn't know. You didn't say someone in chat's typing.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, because remember, this is also because creeper is always pog. Creepers are pog. I don't know. We'll,
Mm, I would have to disagree with that. But right now we're not talking about creepers
we're
because
on
creepers are C, and
bat.
right now we're on B.
Okay, so the design of the bat.
It's pretty small, and to be honest, it's a bat.
Not much to expect, but I mean, they do have a neat
It
little
doesn't
thing where they hang upside down, like actually in game.
true, but they don't really interact with the player. They're more for aesthetic.
But aesthetic does go a long way in the game. They do their
True.
job. No, in
No,
chat, they do their job. True. That's a trooper if I've ever
you
seen
won't
one.
believe if I had a nickel for every time a bat jump scared me in a cave, I would have like 2 nickels,
That's such a
which
lie.
isn't a lot,
Why are you making this joke? This joke has
which
died
isn't
like
a
years ago.
lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
True, creepers do they do exactly what they're meant to do. I honestly can't like there's no real flaw aside from personal vendetta for creeper if you really think about it. I don't know. I don't know. But we will get there. We will get there. For now, the bat. I don't know about the wings. I don't know what I expected, but like seeing something flat in the cube world, it's a mixed feeling because obviously I don't want cube wings either.
hmm I I just feel like it could have looked better.
I don't know. I did my placement.
I feel like the only thing that's keeping it up is how it fits well with atmosphere.
No, put it in E now. Creepers C to B tier. They can kill. They can kill easily, but a good way to make TNT. Oh, we're not even on creeper.
Would not,
We
creep.
just we're on B.
Speaking of B, we're now on B's.
No, that's what I what. Nah, nah, nah. The bees.
Oh, the bees. I think bees are pretty neat. They're small, they're cute, their wings are pretty unique,
Flat.
and they follow you when you have a flower. And baby bees are so cute. Like I could just eat them.
Don't don't eat bees.
And I like how they give you the poison effect when they sting you.
They. I don't know. I feel like like you really can't go wrong with a bee. They just kind of vibe. You piss them off, they get pissed at you.
It also shows that your player is allergic to bees. Because why would you get poison from it?
BS tier. They cute, honey good, buzz funny, basically the best.
So true. So true.
I think I know where I'm putting B. Because there's truly no flaw. I did my placement.
After bees, there's blazes.
Okay. I don't know.
Now, I think blazes have a cool design. They float and they have the Like they have the things circling around them.
That is their design. That is their body. They don't. That's what I don't like too much, to be honest. Their design.
And I think they're a pretty neat creature to put in the Nether Fortress
Uh,
because it kind of has to mix up your strategy of okay, let me just go in and slash with a shield because they throw fireballs.
no, it doesn't. You can block the fireballs with the shield.
But what if they land on the floor? Then you're on fire.
Look down.
And plus, they can hit like above you.
I guess. Let's go. They're popping off. Nah, the I don't know, cause with the blaze, I'm not a fan of the design. Their only interaction with the world is just a hostile mob, and they just shoot fire. I mean, the only contribution that they give is, I guess, potion,
Bla-
strength, and
Blaze rods.
mm,
Blaze rods are an important asset because they help you find the end fortress and make potions because they're the fuel source.
I made my placement. I don't know. I don't know. For to be honest, the design and their purpose, it's kind of meh. Like you can go your entire Minecraft world without blazes almost.
No, you can't. You can't go to the end.
Yeah, but no one ever like who really needs the end anymore?
Free ender pearls
Is it free? Is it really?
because you make an ender farm. There's also the elytra, the dragon head. There's also shulker boxes.
Okay, but like do you really like what really happens after the end? There is no real end, if that makes sense.
You get end game loot to help you build your world.
But you can get your own endgame loot. I think as a chain effect to the Elytra, it makes them better. I've already made my placement, but as the mob, not a fan, even if it gets to all that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Blaze is basically a less deadly creeper, useful item, and they're saying B tier. I don't know. I think I like where he is just because it's not like a basic mob. I don't know. For me, mostly the design's dragging it down. Mac is the only
Okay,
one
okay. I
considering
I I
and
I I know we're doing Minecraft mobs, but have you seen the Minecraft dungeon Blaze King design? Now
that's
that's top tier.
well, probably it'll probably look better. But no, someone in
It is
chat,
better.
Mackey's the only one considering and as essential.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, because if you think about it, the end isn't even the end. You don't need it. It's just like an easier slice to life. If anything,
But
I would deem blazes more important because they give potions. That would be the reason I would probably make them more important.
shulker boxes aren't important.
Well, they are, but I mean, blazes don't give shulker boxes. Fine, I'm changing my placement, but I did my placement.
Okay.
I'm prepared to move the cats.
Cats.
I don't know, like
They're so cute. They come in so many variations. They don't take fall damage.
it seems pretty
Um,
basic.
you know what? True. It is kind of weird how you tame them.
Well, now actually, they used to be ocelots, but now they're just kind of vibing.
I like how they hang out with villages, so they're easier to find.
I don't know. I feel like cats should be more in the wild, but at the same time, They're a domesticated animal, so it does make sense that they would be in villages. I think I think they're okay. I don't know. I think it's just like you can't really ask for much in the design of a cat. It's a cat. Like the design's gonna be basic.
But having a companion follow you, especially one that doesn't take fall damage and one that is
Oh,
basically a creeper repellent, is
yeah. Someone in
honestly,
chat just brought that up.
yeah,
Uh, Chat 1,000 out of 10 S tier. No, not biased
so,
view. I feel like
so
they're.
true.
Oh, I think it's a biased view.
Totally the cat lovers that have cats
With
don't have
that
biased
and their
views.
literal name is Kato.
Bruh.
I can't tell that's an exclamation mark or an oh. Yeah, Kato. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna put them here. I did my placement. I feel like it's a solid place. You can't go wrong, but you can't go right. It's kind of vibing.
Hmm. Cave spiders.
I don't. I think it's a unique aspect to give them poison because that's what we expect spiders to have.
Well, not all spiders are poisonous.
I'm not saying anything
Um,
else, but I keep my view not biased and very cute. That's great. I mean, to be
oh,
like, I'm not gonna. We're talking about the cat because remember, there's a 10-second delay.
hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like that's a solid place for the cat where I put it. But cave spiders, I think they're just naturally better than spiders, right? That's just it.
Yeah, I would agree.
But
Though
uh,
I don't, they don't really drop anything. And the only reason why,
don't they drop string?
no, only spiders.
Really, cave spiders don't drop string. I never noticed that.
They're too small, I think.
They have to at least drop spider eyes, right? I remember that much.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty
I
sure they
think
drop something.
I
Oh
think
my
there's
god,
just
that's a
a aggressive.
paragraph.
I
Cave spiders, I have seen scared so many times, and
they
it's
drop spider eyes and string. I don't remember them dropping spider eyes and string. I just always thought of them as a nuisance in mine shafts.
they do not like the cave spider. You're instantly prepared to drop it to F tier. So mine, yeah, I guess they are only in mine shafts.
They're more of a nuisance. Like they don't really add anything
I dropped everything.
besides being unique to the underground.
Which even then, the underground already all the other mobs.
Deep dark.
Chicken. How are we rating the chicken?
F tier. I'm joking. I
Well,
mean, chicken gives feathers, but you can get feathers from something else. I
no, I
think
think
like
chicken's the only way you get feathers.
I think there's like a chest loot.
Okay, are you gonna find a chest for feathers or are you gonna find a chicken for feathers? Let's be realistic on that one.
You're gonna find a chicken for feathers, but like
I don't
um
because I guess let's break this down a little. Design wise, It looks like a chicken. You can't argue that's not a chicken.
Hmm.
So I think the design's pretty solid. As for their interaction with the player, they don't.
All they really do is follow you if you have seeds,
Yeah.
which I mean that's all passive mobs.
Yeah. With their corresponding item, yeah.
And then they drop raw chicken, which gives you hunger when you eat it.
Salmonella, which is real. I mean, if you think about it, all the other meats should be doing that. I don't know why it was only chicken. I feel
Exactly.
like,
Like imagine like you're you like you just need something to eat and you see a chicken and a cow. Which are you gonna go for? Obviously the cow, because the raw meat is gonna give you more than
and it won't give you salmonella, and you can use the leather
is
more.
exactly.
I I feel like the chicken is just a good secondary. It's not the
Yeah.
primary animal you want to farm, but it's
But
still
I
good.
guess it is useful for the eggs for cakes.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you have enough time to place a cake, you're most likely fine. Chicken eggs farm. Uh, you can annoy your friends. Feathers good for bow, crossbow. B tier, close to A tier, according to Kato. I'm just reading off a
Mhm.
chat. If anyone else wants to chime in, they can also, say what they think. But
Also, if you want to, the link for this tier list is on the Discord,
oh,
link
that's
in the description.
that's true.
So if you want to make the tier list with us at the same time, you can.
True, you could actually, yeah. Yeah, going to the community Discord, giving yourself the agreeing to the terms, and then giving yourself the tier list role. You'll see all the previous tier lists that we've done. You'll see the link to this current tier list, and you'll most likely see the images of the past tier list. And if you want to see Mackey's end result tier list, you can also check it out there as we normally post them at the end to kind of you know see where we put what where. I don't know. I placed the chicken. I think we're at fish. Is it a specific fish?
It's COD, COD.
I feel like it's just F tier and move on. I don't think there's any arguing.
Okay, but like I kind of like how they're different sizes and like they give rivers, they give oceans. They don't spawn in rivers. They give oceans like, oh my god, this fish is swimming in the ocean, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. It's not immediate F tier, but it's relatively
And
close.
plus, you can smack them for bones.
Yeah, that's true. They give more than just fish, and it's better than fishing because you don't want to fish up a bone. That's yeah. I feel like cow is very solid. You get armor out of it, you get milk out of it, you get meat out of it, and like most animals, they're just easy to just repopulate. Easily
Agreed.
farmable. It's great. There is no downside to a cow.
I just wish there was more diversity colors
That is, yeah,
because not all cows are brown and gray.
yeah. Well, I mean, there is one diverse color, but I mean, that one's more questionable. But I don't know. I feel like seeing different colored cows would also feel wrong, right? Like we're so used to the classic
You
cow
you
design,
you
it
you
would
see
look
so
weird.
many different colors shapes, and everyone bats an eye. But when you see a different color cow, that's gonna grab your attention.
That's true. I like where I left the cow. I'm leaving the cow there.
Hmm.
Now for the one that everyone's been wanting. A creeper.
Creeper. Okay. Gunpowder for
TNT.
TNT, which helps mine blocks.
Um,
Sorry about that.
music
Um,
discs.
music disc.
Even though you need a skeleton for it, technically speaking, the creeper does drop it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they do
I felt
they
I
do
had
good at what they do. You can't really go wrong with it. It's the unfortunate
I
downside.
like how they are technically a failed pig experiment.
Is that canon?
I think so.
I don't know. I
Well,
know exactly
I'm
what
not.
you're talking about, but I don't know if that's canon.
I also like how when they get struck by lightning, they become forgot what the word is.
Charge creepers.
Charge, and then they can drop mob heads when they blow up
I feel
another
like
mob.
there's more benefit to creepers than there is a downside. I mean, yeah, one blows up, but I mean, you can live a
Yes,
creeper explosion.
shields. You can
Yeah,
legit be right next to a creeper with a shield.
I've done that. Mm,
And plus, it's a classic
yeah,
design. Like
the dolphin
you could
though.
put two. You could put two. Okay, sorry.
Put two what in a room?
I know. I was gonna say you could put 2 blocks of green lime wool and then like creeper
Wow, I
dolphins.
think that's just mildly racist, but okay.
I don't
Dolphin.
really like. I don't really like dolphins.
Really?
Okay, so like I feel like they're more of a nuisance because like they dead in the way, they mess with your items if you drop them in water, and you have the chance to hit them. And then if you hit them,
They get mad.
if they're in a pack, they're all going to attack you. And that like even though you probably have like armor or like if you're starting off, that could like be a possibility threat.
No, no. There were if I mean, if you're familiar with Dream, he does the speed runs.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. Yeah, I remember
I saw that.
watching him. Yeah, one of them he died to a dolphin.
He died to a dolphin. Yeah, I saw that. I was
I
like, oh,
found that hilarious. It was like, how do you
that
have
was
all this
pretty funny.
Minecraft experience and not know dolphins can kill you? It's hilarious to me. I I don't know. I don't. I guess the more that I think about it, yeah, they do kind of suck because all you get is dolphins grace or whatever. I mean, you can handle
Yeah,
a
I was.
mild boat ride. Like you're fine. Knowing
Mm-hmm.
Javi, he would tell us about the statistics and how much more of a boost it would be. But
I
like,
know in the Java edition, there's a way where you can like use it to your advantage with an elytra to go super fast. It's like the fastest thing you can do. Like it's
yeah,
like a
but
straight
like,
line.
that's a different edition. We just want Minecraft in general.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't mention this at the beginning. MJ's busy today, so it's just us. Probably should have
Mm-hmm.
explained that earlier.
A
Okay.
donkey.
I The thing about the donkey, it's like it's there and it does nothing else. Like
You could put a chest on it.
and nothing else.
I say it's better than mules. That's the cross section between a horse and a
Yes,
donkey.
I'm well aware what a mule is, but what like
Okay.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, it's good to explain. But still, I don't know. I feel like it has its one use and that's really it. I've never
I've
ever
never
seen someone
hey
actually use a donkey.
I never used a donkey.
Like they're there, they're good at what they do, but it's just what they do isn't that good to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the design is the only thing that's holding it up, as in it is a donkey. It does donkey things.
A
Heck,
donkey.
I'm switching to tier list a little. I'm bringing this one down, moving this one up, just cause like,
Damn.
cause I like it. I dislike this one, like the previous one for its design, and I can't be praising this one for its design and just be like, eh. I don't think.
Hmm.
That's fine.
Okay. Drowned.
When creeper tier rate. Oh, never mind. I I can never get over the drown because of your cursed world. Uh,
Oh,
that will that will never.
you don't
Apparently,
like?
if a zombie drowns, they turn into a drown. Makes sense. I I I killed a zombie on dry land next to water, and I'm like desperately trying to survive, just kind of gasping for air, fighting it as much as I can, fist after blow after blow. I finally knock it down, and then it just revives. It just does a 360 and says, "Hey, I'm different." Like it just transformed on me. It quite literally just went mid JoJo transformation. I'm just like, why? And I kept fighting longer than I needed to.
I think that happened on a live stream.
I don't remember if it did. I don't think it did, but still, I'm
I, I
mm,
think it. I think it. That was like super funny. Um,
for whatever
I
reason.
like the transformation that happens. They do drop tridents, which I really like tridents.
Tridents are good.
Hmm.
I sorry. I do like
But
the
I,
variations of zombie.
they're just really annoying,
Yeah, like
especially when you're trying to work in the ocean.
that was on a live stream when we were trying to drain the temple or the ocean monument.
Oh, we weren't trying to drain. Oh, well, yeah. We were trying to make a guardian farm, which ended up failing. I'm so mad about that.
Uh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, everyone, I don't know, everyone downhill. Everything was like, sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. I feel like the drown kind of belongs here. It's not the best thing, but it is fairly solid. Like again, it's another one of those things where it does what it does good at what it well, not really good. It does what it does, and it's a cooler design than a plain old zombie.
Hmm.
And the benefits do kind of outweigh its, you know, annoyance. Because you
They
also remember they dropped the shells needed to start the heart of the sea, so you can breathe underwater.
a conduit, yeah. They also spawn with tridents, which I also hate because they do so much damage.
Yes, I just don't
Um,
like this one.
Elder Guardians,
I just don't like Elder Guardians. There's so much of a
yeah.
hassle. You get nothing beneficial out of it. You get maybe a sponge, maybe. Just find a
No,
sponge
I
room.
think it, I think it. Oh, that's if it does have a sponge room, and I think it is a guaranteed sponge that it drops.
I think it's done shards before. I don't know. Point is, not a fan. Mm-mm. Like you get this ridiculous snowness that you can't really do with it, and it don't give me the excuse of oh you can use it to trap people in a prison because no, that is absurd.
There's many
No,
ways to escape a prison without mining.
forget that. If your server needs a super prison, it's already lost. Like like if you have to go to such lengths to get a guardian just for mining fatigue, you need no. Like have a like conference room, just like have a summit meeting. Like you're going through way more than you should be. Why is the Ender Dragon already here?
It's a mob.
I guess. But I didn't expect it to be this close. Um
It's pretty cool. It's a dragon.
yeah, I feel like since we've constantly known about the Ender Dragon, it kind of dilutes its like coolness, as in like, oh, it's a dragon. Like we always know there's a dragon at the end, so it
Yeah,
kind of dilutes it. But it like, since we're looking at the mobs for what they are, oh god, yeah, no, it's a dragon. It spits fire. You can collect its dragon
dragon breath.
breath. Yeah,
I also like how in the lore, if we're actually talking about that, it's probably like it's most likely the last of its kind.
eh, yeah, kind of. I mean, yeah, but it, I, yes and no, because I mean, if you think about it, if it's the last of its kind, I mean, like, doesn't that mean that the ancient builders or whatever were just one kill away from freedom?
No, they just currently killed it. And they did kill a lot of Ender Dragons.
No,
So
yeah,
probably
like
like a
mass
lot
extinction,
more.
but like, eh, I don't know, tomato and tomato, but I feel like there's really no wrong answer to the Ender Dragon. It's the final
Yeah,
boss. It does what it does. It has, its own attack pattern. It can be healed. It can be rebattled. I feel like there's no real downside.
yeah.
Endermen are funny.
Enderman. I like Enderman. I I like how tall they are. They have their purple effect. I always get scared because I always like to look at their eyes.
That what? That's like
I like
saying no. What? No, that's
I
like saying I get scared because I walk down Crime Alley.
I like how they can pick up any blocks, mostly any blocks. Sorry, let me restate that. Um, yeah,
Hmm. I I definitely think their design's unique. It does fit the whole end theme. I I don't really see a problem with it, and I think it's a funny weakness with the water, just because they spam teleport and everything when it rains or they
oh,
drop in the
when it
water.
rains, they start screaming as they teleport everywhere. I think
Yeah,
that's pretty fun.
like there's no real
Eh,
downside to an Enderman aside from its strength, quote unquote. But I mean, you just get a tree, you can most likely kill it.
Endermite. I'm gonna
Uh,
be honest, instant F tier. Pretty useless. You rarely see them because they're a 1 out of 16 chance from an Ender Pearl.
yeah. And then the only thing they're good for is like maybe one Enderman farm, but that's really it.
Yeah. Um, Evoker.
Very cool, honestly.
I
I
like
don't. I
Evoker.
don't
I like the
think.
design.
I do not think instant S tier, but I do think it's pretty up there. Just
Yeah,
because, like you said, the
their
design.
design's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically magic users.
No, yeah,
I
they.
like how they, I like how they, like they have. Okay, I know they only have like two attacks,
But
but
they're
like
still very cool.
it's so yeah, like having claws come out from the ground.
Yeah, just like, like
Fighting these things in Minecraft dungeons, pretty cool.
I think fighting these things in Minecraft in general is still pretty cool. Like, yeah, you can rush them, but I mean, I don't they
You can get
summon
over. They
Vexes?
summon Vexes, and you can get overwhelmed. And
Yeah,
Vexes do a lot.
and then the payoff is amazing. And instant health.
It's not instant health. It's a revive.
Yes, I know, but like, I was gonna say life, and then I realized they don't have lives. It's go with it.
It's souls. Know your Minecraft lore. Foxes.
I don't. I don't care too much for them. Like,
I think foxes are pretty cute. I like how there's a variant of Arctic foxes, and I like how you can breed foxes and then take their baby and like basically tame a fox that way.
Jesus.
That's how you
Um,
tame a fox.
I don't know. I like they're adorable. They're good for what they do. I definitely think it's better than some other stuff. It's just they're just kind of there. That's the only thing that's kind of iffy with me, honestly.
I like the atmosphere they give, and they're pretty cute.
I feel like there should be more mobs in those areas than just the fox. That's the whole thing. I
Well, I
feel
know
like
they're planning to update
Minecraft's
biomes and stuff like
always
that.
planning on updating. That doesn't mean it's happened. Like
Mhm, mhm.
I feel like since they're the only mob there, it does kind of feel off. Especially since
Wolves
that
can
only
spawn.
mob can't do much with it. Like you can't do much as the as,
Wolves can spawn, and
yeah, but
I like how they can also walk through berry bushes. I think without taking damage.
wow. It's a minuscule thing. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. Well, not barely even cool, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like
Oh, I also
there's
wait. Never
very
mind.
little world interaction. But
I was gonna. I thought it was. I like how they can carry things in the mouse. I bring that up because there's another thing with cats. Um, they can also bring you stuff
oh
in the
yeah,
morning, and I know that's an achievement that I still haven't done yet.
isn't okay. Yeah, I guess that is a cat thing. I don't know. I feel like the fox isn't gonna be that up there for me, just because it's just a fox and there's nothing else to it.
Mhm.
I don't like these things. They're not worth it. They're just bad. I feel like we
I
can
mean, yeah.
just skip. Like, I don't know what they were thinking for the ocean, but I did not need that. Like, just give me something different, something better. I don't know why we need these ancient fish.
They're robots.
It's even worse. Hmm.
Horses. I'm gonna just say it. They're better cows.
They're better cows. See me, that's not even true. Cows don't drop meat. I mean, horses don't drop
Excuse me.
meat.
Cows don't drop meat,
Steak house. Look, no. Okay, the horse doesn't drop meat. And I
but you can
guess
ride them,
yeah, you could ride them, that's fair. But then you have to baby them.
or you could just put a signpost and a lead, and like call it a day.
Yes, but then how do you get home? Like, okay, so look, hypothetically, you take your horse, you go like 500 blocks away, you're completely attached to this horse, you love this horse, you have a lead, right? You go into a cave. Now you're forced to go back the way you entered, or else you risk leaving your horse behind.
I mean, why wouldn't you go back the way you entered?
Because a lot of times when you go like deep caving, you lose the way you entered.
No,
Yes.
you don't leave a track of how to get out.
I mean, I tend like I can cave without torches.
That seems like a skill issue.
That seems more skilled, but anyways, the I don't know. I feel like you're always kind of forced to babysit it just because you run the risk of leaving it. Like, yeah, it goes fast. Yeah, it doesn't take your hunger, but it's like you kind of have the end portal that takes you 8 times faster. If you take a horse into the end, that's its own hassle, and it's just like,
I remember that one time in the old server. I'm not sure if you remember. We had this nether portal, and I took my horse in it. I remember it falling through, the Nether portal into the lava. It was a skeleton horse,
Oh, wait, no, I think I'm remembering. Yeah.
and then I started blasting everyone, and then they're like, "Who did it? Who did it?" And it was I don't want to say their name.
No, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was like, why would you make a hole? It's just like
Yeah. So I,
horses, and portals don't mix.
but that's the thing. Like horses are only good for like middle travel, and if you're going back and forth for middle travel, at that point, make a minecart.
I guess.
I don't know. I feel like I can't. Like horses don't have much of an argument. I feel like
Husk.
these are just worse rounds. Like I don't know. Like
I can agree. They're not unique.
they're not that unique. The only thing that's really going for them that makes them better than most things is their mild uniqueness of when they hit you, you get hunger. Which doesn't make sense if you think about it, because they're kind of basically just mummies. How does that make you hungry?
They're not even mummies.
But they're kind of mummies. That's the thing. They're like,
They're just desert zombies. They're a reskin. Let's
eh,
just continue.
iron
Iron
golem,
Golem.
kind
No.
of bad.
I like how they spawn in villages. You can make an iron farm with them. They're pretty powerful, especially when you have a group of them. The only problem is they like to wander.
I think that's honestly, I I feel like that's what kind of kills it for me. The fact that they just kind of vibe. Like, if you put them in an enclosed area, they're not being used to their max potential. They're mostly fodder for the farms, like you mentioned. You just make constant, constant slaughter and just get iron out of him. That's the only thing he's really good for. But to build him, he's really crap. You know, it takes 9 times 4. It takes like 36 iron to make one iron golem that will just kind of roam around as this behemoth, and he's just kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like what he does for his cost and what he does for his existence is not like really up there.
Hmm.
I don't know. Like, are you a good mob if your benefit is dying?
No.
I yeah yeah. Yeah. I mean, he does have benefits, as in like a guard and this and that, and I think that's what makes him better than some of these. So that's why he's not an immediate F, because at least his drops or something. He naturally protects villages. It's at
I
least
think it's
something.
sad that when he holds a red rose, he drops it, and
Oh
it's
no! Yeah, I remember that. Oh, that's so sad.
you
Because
can also repair them with iron
that's true. He's a happy-going fella.
llamas.
I
Okay,
I
I
don't
don't like
care for
llamas.
them. Yeah,
F tier.
you know, they just mildly spit.
They're only good for like leather,
Yeah,
and when they spawn with wandering traders for leads.
but even then, he's his own thing.
Yeah,
Magma cubes are just
magma cubes.
re-textured slimes, but they're at
They're
least from
nether.
hell.
They're
Yeah,
nether
like
slime.
yeah,
I think they're pretty. Okay, I don't want to say unique, but I think they look. Or the
their
fact that I'm struggling says something.
their design is very
They're
unique.
okay. They're okay.
Yeah, they're kind of dumb. Like I've seen some just commit sewer slide. Just
But that's the thing. They don't die in lava.
they don't, but condemning yourself to a permanent blaze isn't exactly life either.
I guess.
Uh, I'm not sure where to put this one. I
I love
feel
mushrooms.
feel like it's worse than this, better than that.
You remember that one world we had, and I brought a mushroom and I hung it.
Oh my god. I remember now. It just flashed into my head as soon as I saw the mushroom. Just for
Free
no
food
reason, unhinged. We made a tree house. We worked on this place. We somehow got a mushroom, brought it back, and then someone had the brilliant idea of putting just like a pen fence or whatever in the middle of the air connected to our treehouse.
entrance.
Yeah, and just kind of
There's
left
like a
them
pair of
there.
stairs that goes
Oh
upwards. It's
my,
like a
yeah.
spiral.
Now I remember.
It
You
was at the
left it in.
entrance,
No, yeah, you left it in the air, and then the cow walked up the stairs and just gave up and just jumped. And we're just like,
it
what
was.
the hell did you do to the cow?
It's free food. Every time you walk down, you have a bowl in your hand. Scoop it. You're on your way.
That that cow just wanted to end it all, and he couldn't.
Oh, ooh, I also like how when it gets struck by lightning, it turns into a brown mushroom cow. Mushroom, brown mushroom.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Well, there's your variety, I guess. I don't know. I like. You can't go wrong with mushrooms. I think they're obviously
And
just a
then
better
you can
cow.
share it for free mushrooms and a cow, a
Not
regular
really worth
cow.
the trade, but yeah, I would say they're a better cow. But the only thing that
They look cute.
okay, here's the thing. They are a better cow. However, I would still put the cow higher, just because of how difficult it is to actually find one of these guys.
True, but it looks cute.
I turned away. I turned back to chat. When could that be considered? What the hell,
Homicide.
homicide? I thought that said homophobic, and I was so like concerned. I was like, what did I miss? And yes, if you considered
Um,
homicide, I don't remember for when that was time.
Mua. It's a muocide.
I hate it here.
Okay, let's continue. Speaking of M's, we got mules.
F.
F tier.
Like they truly have no purpose. F. Hmm. Low. Not low F, but like
F.
ocelots aren't
Ocelot.
that. Ocelots are okay.
No, they're useless.
Do
All
they
they do
even
is
chase away creepers
atmosphere.
anymore? No, yeah, but, yeah.
No, they don't. Oh,
F.
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna say
Even
F tier.
then, they're only remote to the jungle. They run away. They don't do anything. The pandas, unfortunately, F.
Pandas.
What? You have something better for the
F.
panda,
Pandas are so cute. Baby pandas are so cute.
bro? Going
You don't know how
extinct.
you don't know how many times pandas have unironically killed themselves in Minecraft.
That's so disturbing. That doesn't make them good. That makes them
The
worse.
the fact, well, because then it gives you a motive to save them, to keep them captive, to block them from getting themselves into a painful
That is real pandas.
demise.
That is quite literally just real pandas. You have to stop and question: should they be allowed to exist longer at this point?
Oh, well, and the fact they can be brown, and the fact that they can be sick.
I've never seen a brown panda sick.
Yeah, they get sick and they sneeze, and they cause all the mobs to like bounce. It's funny.
Okay,
Or all the pandas, and yeah, they can be brown. You never seen a brown panda?
no, I've never seen a brown panda. I'm only moving this not because it's good, but because of how accurate it is. It's terribly good.
Okay, parrots.
I can live without them.
Oh, I think they're pretty cool.
They make creeper noises if a creeper's near you,
Yeah, and then it warns you that there's a creeper nearby.
or it tricks you.
They're so cute when they dance.
They die to cookies.
I thought you liked them because of birds. You don't like birds?
I hate pigeons. We've been through this. Pigeons are fake.
Oh my god. They come in so many colors. They dance.
They do dance. I think they're the only mob that dances. Hmm.
I think Alays dance too now. Or I think they go near a jukebox.
Okay. I'm
Or
gonna leave
I
that
don't
there
know.
for now.
You I don't read that. Don't read that.
Don't read why. I'm looking.
Don't.
Mackie likes to see anything around him die, and that scars me.
Yes.
What? Scares? I don't. What did you say for the past 2 seconds? What do you mean you like to see anything that dies?
No comment. Okay.
What? No, comment. What the hell? See, I don't get it. You were advocating for a parrot. Oh, the bear. Oh, the pandas. No, that's clicking now. There's a 10-second delay. I was thinking back what happened before
Mushrooms.
the parrots. So much. There's just so much.
Forgot what these things are called.
Phantoms?
Phantoms. Yeah. Sorry, I was going through the alphabet because they're in alphabetical order.
Are they?
Yeah.
Um, honest F. Honestly, I don't think. I just
Um.
don't like them. There's no
Okay.
real.
Okay. 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 Hear me out. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like them either, but I think they're pretty cool because they have a trail. It basically punishes the player for like not sleeping, which I know it does happen sometimes, and you are trying to do something, but I like how it's like basically a punishment. It's like insomnia. It's like, oh, you shouldn't have been not sleeping.
I feel like with the name of Phantom, though, I don't expect a gliding. I don't know what this is, but it ain't it. I would think of a phantom. I would think of an
True.
actual ghost. I would think more of like
Well,
Enderman style
it is technically a
punishment.
ghost because they only survive at night. They die in the daytime, kind of like zombies. They disappear in the day.
I guess, but when I think of Phantom, just off of its name, I think more of like Enderman teleporting to come and get you. Like they're always honed in on you, not like glide down, glide up, glide down, glide. Like I don't know, they're kind of meh. Like I understand the concept, but I think it could be done better. And for what they drop, I mean, ooh, you get a
Phantom membrane
yeah, that's meant to fix the elytra for whatever reason. I know there's a lore drop. I don't. Still,
because it's a
it's
flying creature and it has the same properties of an
with that
elytra.
logic. Let me pluck a feather off of chicken and fix it. Like,
No, because a feather is not like a. It's not similar to an elytra. Elytra is more like a like
skin.
leather skin.
Yes, I know. Then get a cow. Point is, I feel like the phantom
But
membrane.
that's like actual leather. That's like I'm more talking about like flappy skin. Like it would make more sense if a bat could do the same thing, but it doesn't, which is why it's placed so low.
I feel like the fan. I guess it would be better than a bat at least. It does have its use. Uh,
Pigs.
there.
They're similar to chickens. They're more like a secondary thing
I think they're
to
a worse chicken.
yeah.
They're just a
yeah.
strong food source, man. That's all they really are.
I feel like I think I would prefer pigs over chickens, mostly because pork, I think one doesn't give you hunger. Two, I think it like gives you. It's about this. It's just better.
I feel like chicken is better than pig at least, just because you get the feather and the egg. And from the pig, you realistically you're getting carrots for just a few pork chops. And
I guess. Yeah.
design wise, I mean it's a pig. We can't nothing to say there.
Pillager. Meh.
I was thinking the same thing. Like there's not it's a blue villager with a crossbow.
It's an evil villager that fights back.
Yeah. I don't know. Like mob wise, it's nothing crazy. It's just a glorified skeleton. At least the skeleton looks different.
Skeletons, I would say is cooler
Yeah,
because they can come in armor, enchanted bows,
I think this thing will probably land there.
polar
There.
bears.
I'm putting it right next to the panda. It's just basic.
It's honestly F tier to me. I feel like it's so useless. Like I know it's supposed to be for like atmosphere,
That's been your argument for half of these, so that better make sense right now.
but like I don't know. I just feel like it's so useless. Like I feel
At
like it's
least
so
they fight
forgettable.
for their young. They're not forgettable. They
Yeah,
fight for their young. They don't end themselves. They don't drown. They don't like oh and just like lean over and commit die. Like I think it's better than the panda. You know what? I take that back. I'm just gonna move him there. That's solid.
puffer fish.
Pretty lame.
Okay, I think the design that it goes through three different stages before it
Poofs.
triggers the poison. I think that's pretty neat. Um, Lots of trap potential.
Yeah, but it's only in water.
Yeah, but it does have a radius for where it does poison, and you can have hide water in the wall with it.
I guess. I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's just as low as like some of the other basic one that's fish. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, it does poison. It does add to the ocean. It
But
does.
it looks funny.
Yeah, I think this is just a poor picture, but at the same time,
Puffer fish carrot.
rabbit's just basic.
Rabbits are pretty low to me.
I I don't know what to say for this next one.
Forgot its name. Ravenger.
Ravager. Like we know what they are once we like when we just forget them, but I don't know. Like I'm not a fan of the Ravager. Maybe because of
I
its
think it,
face.
I think it's pretty unique. You know,
I don't think it's
it's
unique
it,
enough. I would like a different face. Like design wise, I want a
true.
different face. That's just
It, it is like a failed experiment from, or not really failed, more like it's an experiment
yeah. It
from
looks
the
like one.
ogre, or they're trying to mess with life, and you can see it. And it's also, oh, I don't want to say it's writable, but I remember, um, with the shield, it basically bounces you back
No, I think I'm gonna drop it a bit. Like I'm not a big fan of the design. I feel like the face is just too dark for me. In a sense, as in it's just morbid to imagine being a villager. Like, yeah, I mean the player kidnaps you every once in a while, but being like left alive, turned into this thing, and having someone just forcibly ride you, I don't know. That's kind
It's
of dark.
like I'm not sure if you've seen that one movie. It's called Tusk, which you just ever know. Have you heard of Tusk?
Oh my god, no! Don't get that imagery in my head. I know exactly what you're talking.
You
No, shut up.
what you just
I'm
mentioned right
about to
now
slap.
reminds
No,
me
F
of
tier,
that.
instant F tier. He's on the floor.
It
God,
reminds me of that movie.
I don't want. I know.
What you just
Shut
mentioned.
up. That's exactly what it is, though, and that's horrifying. I don't like the design. I don't like the like the concept's cool, but like, no. And it sucks that you can't even ride the thing, and it bashes in
You get a
buildings. Like
free
it's
saddle.
for putting it out of its misery.
Mhm.
It's going there, only only
Same.
because it's concept cool, but like, Jesus Christ, no.
Tusk.
Shut.
Okay. Okay. Salmon.
Sheep's in front of it. Yeah, I'm just it's. I already skipped
I feel like
salmon. Like it's
salmons
a
are better
fish.
than salmons are better than cod. I would say that.
Sure they are.
Sheep. I feel like
It's a
sheep.
sheep. Like you can't go wrong with it.
I feel like cows are better than sheep because
True,
but
but
like
they at least
sheep eat their
added.
wool
Yeah,
and
but
then
they
there's
at least
mutton.
yeah they added the mud in. That's what I wanted to mention.
Yeah, I feel like farming wise, it's cows and sheep first, and then it's chickens and cows. I mean, chicken and pig.
I think I did my placement already, but I think the shulker. I don't know. He's a funny guy. Maybe it's just me, but I think
I
the
think.
floating's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the levitation is a cool effect. I think I'm not sure if it is actually like vanilla.
Hmm.
If you do an invis potion, you can see him. I'm not actually sure if that's a thing.
I don't
I
remember.
seen it. I seen it on like Instagram. So like
No, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, but like I don't know actually. But yeah, I mean shulkers, they got shulker boxes.
shulker boxes, amazing.
They blend into their environment. They are definitely like unique creatures. I don't see really like a downside like the Ravenger.
Hmm.
Dear God, the silverfish are just bad. They're just annoying.
Silverfish, yeah.
I mean, they're up there at the worst in a sense, as in they are at least disguised as blocks, and you can get swarmed. But there's nothing really better than that. Like that's basically it. Like there's nothing real to it.
Hmm.
I feel like skeleton horse is just.
I love skeleton horses.
I
If
think
I had to
skeleton.
pick a horse, it would be skeleton horse.
But if you think about it, wouldn't it be slightly worse because there's no leather?
You can swim underwater,
Oh,
or you can ride underwater with it.
ooh, that is a better trade. Can you give it armor?
I don't actually remember.
Does
I want to say
does horse
yes.
armor even work? I think horse armor is a placebo. I'm gonna be real. Like I'm 90% sure it's a placebo. That stuff ain't worth jack.
I also like how they can be skeleton. When you see, I'm not sure if you ever experienced that trap with a skeleton horse.
I don't know about a
You,
trap, but I've seen lightning strike, and then there's like the skeleton. Like
no, that's what it. That's what I was talking about. That's the skeleton horse trap.
that's
Where
what
you,
it is.
Yeah, when you see one in the wild, you go up to it, lightning strikes, and then a whole army appears.
I never knew it was a trap. I just thought it
Yeah,
was like,
that's a thing in the game.
yeah, I know it's a thing. I just thought it was like the beginning of the apocalypse, like the four horsemen, and it's just like kill it, and I'm just like, oh god.
No, it's a trap. It's really rare.
I've
I
seen
think it
so
like
many.
it happened to me once.
Really, it's happened to me like 5 times or 10.
Really?
Like it's happened a lot. Like it's happened way more than you think it should.
I've never experienced. Oh, like only once, but like
Terrifying. Um,
skeletons. Yeah, okay.
they're skeletons. Like a lot of this are like, yeah, they are what they are. So you can't really judge the design too much because it's a block game. Like I don't know. I feel like this one. Hmm,
I like how there can be different armors. The bows can be enchanted.
that's true.
They are really annoying. They do get boned.
I feel like they have better aim than pillagers. Yes, the creepers
They
S tier. Thanks. I just looked at chat and someone just yeah.
they do have better aim. I'm gonna be honest.
I
I feel like
think I'm
sometimes they
realizing why there was A, B, C, and D tier. Because at this point, my like some of my tiers is just like full.
mm,
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
well, I mean, a second row will appear.
Yeah, that's fine.
Slimes.
Slimes.
Slimes are so cute. I love slimes.
They're hmm. I'm fine with slimes. Like they multiply. Slime balls are always good for leads. It just sucks how they spawn. Like it's so annoying that you
Sticky
need to.
pistons.
But I don't know. It's
It's
annoying that it
through
needs to be flat
swamps,
or swamp.
swamps, or like an underground cave chunk, slime chunk.
Yeah, Candy. I know it's you. It's just. Hey, by the way, pig needs to be here because pigs are the best food. That's easy to find and farm. Um, well, for starters, you can make your own tier list and put into tier list chat. Not to sound rude, but not just that. The pig, when we discuss the pig portion, the cows at least drop more stuff. Like at least when the pig, like the pig doesn't really do much aside from just kind of be there. Like if food was a priority, you most likely go cow because cow gives you the leather in addition to food, and it's the same amount of bars.
I think, yeah, I think it gives you four. But I think
Yeah, it gives four.
um
The
pork gives you like three or like two and a half.
if you go to our community Discord and you go under roles, you can give yourself the role by clicking the react button correlation to the title, and it will give it to you.
It's the trophy gives you the tier list row to access it if you want to.
Pork is like 5 or 6 bars. It's good. That's not true.
And
Give
that's not true.
pig F because it's not. What? Jeez. Okay, I'm illiterate slightly, but like give pigs. All right, give pig F because no mud
And
interaction animation. Ooh, that's true.
this talking about buddy pigs
No,
from
yeah,
the
muddy pigs would
Minecraft
be great.
Earth.
I'm not gonna throw it in the F tier, but I mean like for what it is, it's a solid pig. It would be better. I would definitely bump it higher if there was like pig animation, like muddy pigs.
Snowman.
He's kind of
I
bad.
I think snowmans are pretty cute.
Yeah, but I mean,
I like how you can shear the pumpkin head to reveal its goofy little face.
yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
And it's also infinite snow unless it's raining or a hot environment. Which why would he even make a snowman in the desert? No sense.
No, I agree to that, but it's also it does nothing. Like as a golem tower thing, it does nothing.
It shoots sometimes.
It does nothing. Snowballs are little to nothing. These things are barely like you take an army of these things into like a nether fortress to maybe do extra damage to blazes. It's not worth it. Like that's a waste of so much
I
pumpkin.
think they die in the nether.
Uh, Even then, yeah, they might just instant die. So like it's all bad. Like I can't think of any actual redeeming qualities aside from yeah he
Snow
looks
farm.
yeah, but there's only anything of like yeah he looks cute as a snowman. That's what he does. And then if you don't want the
I
snow, you have to pick up the snow. It's like picking up after a pet.
Fighters.
Pretty basic.
It is. They are friendly in the day,
It's
which
true.
is appreciated. They're spiders. There's not much to say.
Um,
I don't think
Squids are
the
down.
the quickly noise are kind of weird.
Let's
Yeah, squids.
yeah. I mean they have a decent design, and that's why there's not like the worst thing in the world. But it's
It's
kind of
just
like
it's just something to put in the ocean.
yeah,
Don't really give anything. Well, I mean, when you hit them, they do ink splatter, which I think is it's way better than what it originally was, which there was none.
that's true.
I do have to give it that.
And then ink sacs are important, but what are the next things called? Are they called like
Strays.
yeah? I, they're pretty
Um,
good. I honestly really like their
Snow
stuff.
skeletons.
Yeah, but they're Jesus, I know it's like slightly retextured in a sense, but I like that they actually gave them like pupils and everything. Like they're not just a pure reskin. They also have their own like I think it's slowness arrows.
Yeah.
I don't know, they're really cool. I like the design, I like their effect, and then when you kill them, you get slowness arrows out of them. So it's very beneficial.
hmm
I mean, llama's just going next to the alpaca.
Well, no, these are decorative llamas.
Wow.
I think these are llamas that come from like,
Wandering trader.
yeah.
It's
I'm probably just they're better. They're just better llamas. Mostly because
Nemo's going in the garbage.
you don't like tropical fish. There's so many different fish designs, so many different names. They all have different names when you pick them up with a bucket.
They're just fish.
They're they're better
Did they
fish.
drop bones?
They drop bones
Can
and
you eat
tropical
them?
fish. Plus, when you bucket them, that's how you breed axolotls.
That's important. Can you eat them?
Yes, you can eat them. They don't give a lot, but you can eat them.
Okay, certainly better.
They're like a really cool aquarium pet. If you want an aquarium, a bunch of tropical fish. It's gonna make it look pretty. since there are so many variations.
Yeah. Candy, not right now. We're kind of in the middle of this. Um, turtle. I feel like the
I don't.
sea turtle is too much
Let's see.
work.
It is. I I feel like they spawn a lot.
They don't spawn enough. That's the thing.
Well, if you live near a beach, they do spawn a lot. You get a lot of eggs, just breeding them and then soak touching the eggs. And then
Yeah.
you can just move the eggs in a closed space, wait for them to grow, and then take the scutes.
Yeah,
But
but I feel like that's
you
some.
only need five. But the eggs are pretty cool looking.
Yeah, but I feel like it's too much hassle. Like you can't just get that helmet from. You can't just get scutes from like killing them. I feel like that'd be better.
Well, no, because scutes are like basically they're shedding um from when they grow out of their shell.
I guess. I feel like it'd be more common if a drown was holding one. Uh,
Bexes. I like the noises they make. They're basically just living souls.
I'm not
They
a
have
fan
mini
of them.
swords. They go through walls. They're annoying, but they're so cute.
I
Like
feel
if
like
you can squish them.
I don't know. I think them going through walls and stuff like it's just I don't know. Like there's it's a cool design. For what it does it good, and how it interacts with the world. Yeah, yeah, it's better. It's not like the worst thing.
Villagers.
I feel like they're the best of the basics, and that's all you can really say about them.
Yeah, because you can trade with them. You get lots of bucks. There's also there's so many occupations, so much ways you can get emotes,
Yeah,
and just that's so much good loot.
but at the same time,
If you put you have to put in the work.
yeah, cause like their design, it's always like it's a person, right? Like their design wise, currently it's a person. You give them an occupation. There's a lot of better looking designs actually.
There are there's lots of variations depending on where the village is, what biome.
Yeah. Uh.
It's still
Sorry.
waiting for jungle villages. Still waiting.
um.
Um. Uh. I forgot what these things are called. These are just axe villagers or pillagers.
Yeah.
All right,
Um.
no, they're called vindicators.
Vindicators. I mean, they're still pretty
They're ba-
strong.
they're just the better pillagers. They're honestly just pillagers, but with an axe.
Yeah. I mean, they knock down doors and stuff. The Wandering Trader's okay.
F tier. His trades are so bad.
To the
Um,
average player, yes, it is bad. However, I have seen super flat worlds that like desperately require this guy. And I do like his robe. I do like his design. He actually does look like a legit wandering trader based off what his design is. I mean, it's pretty good. Like
yeah,
what he gives to the average player isn't good, but I mean, his design for and his intention,
mm,
it's still pretty good.
never traded with him.
He's always free leads.
Free leads. That's it. Witches.
Pretty
No, I
good.
think witches. They're really good. They look cool. You can find them in swamps or in caves. Um, I feel like I've been seeing them more often, which is kind of weird because I feel like they should be more rare. They do drop glowstone, redstone, sugar, basically all the brewing essentials.
Yeah, that's true.
Wither skeletons.
I I'm not a fan. I mean, like
Okay,
as a
I wouldn't
player,
say
not a fan, but they are cool.
they are pretty cool. They're melee skeletons.
Yeah,
Have you seen those memes with the wolf and the two skeletons? One of them's a wither skeleton, and then the dog.
no. Deep Dark Man go F because they so OP. Way too OP.
I think he's talking about the warden, which we haven't got to yet.
I don't. Yeah, but I mean, we were talking about the way. Yeah, I can't even. Okay, so Wither Skeleton.
Wither, you know, for how difficult it is to obtain.
And I think that's what makes. Yeah. But to be fair, that saying
It's
that
a
for the
it's a
dragon is almost the same thing. You have to obtain
it's.
nine
I feel like it's. I feel like the dragon is easier to do
and the
because of
Wither.
speed runs,
Yeah.
and I feel like the wither is such a harder boss, and it's such harder. It's harder to do because it. I was gonna say because it can fly. No, because it basically it hovers over you. Like the dragon's more freeway. Like it does whatever it wants, and it
Yeah.
attacks you. But the wither, it directs towards you. It
Or
also
the
gives a
closest
withering
mob.
effect. It spawns withering. There's two different phases. It's really explosive, so it's gonna ruin your terrain. But what you get out of it is super good because you get the Nether Star, which for beacons are so good when you give it haste. Amazing mining
I think
top
there should be
tier.
better ways.
Well, not top tier, but like
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like, mm, the Wither has a lot of like I don't think hype's the right word, but like at this point, like fighting the Wither has more premise than fighting the Ender Dragon.
mm-hmm.
Because I mean, yeah, you have to have both a bow, a sword, shield, like the essentials for any actual boss.
I feel like there's more freeway with dragon than the wither.
It's true.
Because if you've seen some speedruns, all they use is a bed, maybe like a chest plate and a
No, yeah,
bow.
five beds and a shield, and that's it.
Not even a shield.
Yeah.
Most likely a water bucket.
Mm,
Wolves. Now I know they're supposedly a man's best friend. I don't like wolves.
I don't want to hear it, cat lover. The wolf is so good.
They're
You
they're so
can
basic.
nah, they're much better than your cats. At least their collars can be dyed. You can tell their happiness slash health and not just estimate. Be like, oh yeah, my cat might have taken damage. I can't tell. But the dog is honest. The dog is true. Dog is loyal. A little too loyal. The AI makes him a little dumb. But still, like the dog fights,
Yeah,
and the fact
but
the fact that he can change
I
its
feel like they
color.
can die. I feel like they can die easily,
That's
depending on what
true.
they're fighting. They get overrun. They also don't follow you if they see a skeleton or a sheep.
Yeah, but at the same time, they'll teleport, and unlike the cat, like it goes down swinging with you. If you want it as a pet, it doesn't have to fight. But if you want it as like, an actual companion to go out with you, all you need is two, and you have an army. And suddenly, supply and demand kicks in, and one's life isn't that bad, as long as it's not the one that you named.
Wow, so you would sacrifice them. I see.
It is more beneficial than a cat. Behold, my army of cats. Creeper be running. Behold, my army of dogs. Players be running.
Flash potion of farming.
Splash potion of regeneration, healing, invincibility, strength, speed.
You can see all those potion effects.
Yes, but can you? Does it matter if there's like 20 at once?
Okay.
I don't know. Dog pretty good. Zombie pigmen. I think they look too
Meh.
derpy. They look too derpy for an actual like threat, and even then, you just avoid them.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, I mean, I don't expect to go to hell and find a zombie pigman, but I mean, like, eh.
Well, if you think about it, they the the old whatever, what are the names, the ancient builders, they brought pigs into the Nether because the Nether used to be habitable.
Yeah,
Then they kind of ruined it.
which doesn't make
And then,
sense. Then why does the. Well, I mean, it does if you think about it. The ones that were able to adapt became hoglins. The one that adapt further became the standing pigs. Like, I don't know. It's just he's kind of just there because he was always there before the lore was like there, like present. If that makes sense. Like there
mm-hmm.
was no Hoglin before the zombie pigman. If the zombie pigman was there first,
Yeah,
that's the way how I kind of see it.
zombie and zombie villager.
I feel like they just go next to each other, right? Like, well, I feel like a zombie villager is.
Cool. We're not really done yet. Candy.
I feel that a zombie villager is more helpful than a villager because they give you discounts. I mean, all you really have to do
Um.
is cure them.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of ranked zombie and zombie villager because they're basically the same thing. But like one, you did a villager, which is more helpful.
Yeah, that's. I was thinking of putting them right next to each other, but at the same time, it's. I honestly think the discounts is what bumps it onto a different tier than with the zombie. Because the zombie gets you rotten flesh, and okay, you can sell that,
I
but
don't
I
know. I
mean,
feel like they should be somewhat together, not together, but like somewhat near each other. But zombie villagers are better because they become villager. But
I
zombies,
I would guess the
they have
hassle of having to be
iron,
cured.
potatoes, carrots. Like I know that's a rare drop. Well, at least that's a drop. And then they
Yeah,
also come with different armors and swords. I remember this one time, um, I was playing Minecraft and a zombie in full diamond armor,
oh,
enchanted
oh hell
with a
no.
diamond sword
It's
spawned,
official. Your
and
worlds are cursed.
I'm just like, what? I think I still have the picture, unless I deleted it. I'm not sure if Kato's still here.
Yeah,
I think I was playing with him when it happened.
I don't know. It's just. Mm, I feel like I don't know. I feel like the zombie is the. I feel like the zombie's kind of like the poster child. Like you, like it's well balanced, and it there's nothing too strong about it
Mm-hmm.
because it was one of the originals. A zombie villager, it's cheap trades. The only reason it's not next to the villager is because of the hassle you have to go through. Because that requires you to go to a blaze, that requires you to get glass, requires you to get a bucket, and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
How about the ghast?
Gas are pretty annoying. I don't know like gas, but they do drop gas tiers, and they do
Yeah,
fly.
but I don't like their design too much. I don't like their
I
design too much.
I'm don't remember it, but I think they're also machines too.
No, my god, everything's fake. Um, I don't know. They don't add too much aside from just being a turret.
Yeah, and besides regen potion, but like
And half the time it falls into lava anyways.
true. Um, piglins or not piglins. Well, I forgot what these things are called. Hoglins.
Yeah, I mean they're just better pigs, right?
I was gonna say they're just better pigs.
Like they fight, they drop food. They're just
They're
better
I think they're
pigs.
I think they're supposed to be like boars,
Yeah.
which are basically just the better pigs.
Yep. And then I feel like the same thing can go with the hoglins, then, right? Aren't they just better zombie pigmen?
Piglins. Um, you can trade with them. I feel like
That's true, actually.
they're around where villagers are, but at least they can fight back,
That's true.
especially when they're grouped and they come with swords or crossbows.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're a better mob for sure.
Striders.
I don't care for these things. They're just a lava taxi, and it's like okay, just build.
I think they're pretty neat. Like,
New,
yeah,
like I know you're not about to say cute, cause
I mean the babies are pretty cute.
yeah, but that's because they're babies.
And then I don't know. I feel like when I think of the Nether, this kind of pops into my head. Like it's unique. You know, with the its hair, its really long face, and then it like floats in lava,
Hmm.
swims in lava. Like it's like really fast. It's like ridiculous. Zombie Hoglin.
Not a fan. I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah. Bastion Piglin.
I think that's just a stronger piglin, right? Can't you trade with those?
No, they you cannot. They're instantly aggro,
Okay, so only less of a fan, but I mean,
and they
still.
do so much damage. They're really annoying. I honestly feel like they're just better Vindicators because they're much quicker.
I still like the design though. I mean, look at him. He's blinged.
True, his design is really cool.
Like he looks like a menace. Like he looks like he owns the tower. No, I have to put him here. Like I'm like the tipping point. What was that? Go to fly.
That was my hands clapping because of the next mob.
Okay, Ocelotto.
You know, I gotta put axolotl in S tier. Like, I'm not. I know I'm not supposed to say tiers, but like, come on, it's axolotl. It's
I
so
think it's kind
cute.
of meh. I think it's kind of
Oh,
mid.
dislike.
Nah, 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 nah. They're like water dogs.
You're so cute. They
They're
come in
water
five different
dogs.
colors. They look so derpy.
Man, they're just a Pokemon of freaking Minecraft. You know those people are shiny hunting these things. Terrible.
Can't believe it. Glow squids.
It's just a better squid.
Yeah,
The goat. Now the goat's kind of good. I honestly do like the goat.
I do like the goat too.
It drops the horn. It does goat things. It lives in the
There's
mountains.
a there's eight different types of horn sounds.
Yeah. And they ram at you. I think that's hilarious. I don't think they grow the horn back though. That's kind of sad.
No, once they lose both, yeah.
I feel like once they lose both, they become sheep.
Not even. I don't even think they drop wool, which
That's what I'm
honestly
saying.
they should.
That's what I'm saying. They should.
Frogs. Frogs are so cute. Frog lights, really cool light source.
I okay. I don't think fireflies are a thing.
No. Oh no, yeah, they are.
Well, they're not
I
here.
think. I I remember seeing fireflies. I think they're in like swamps, the mangroves.
I feel like it's okay. The frog doesn't really drop anything to eat. The frog doesn't really. It's only good for decorating and aesthetic. So it is a decent mob. It's
This
just
creates
not
within
up there.
colors. Warden.
I, I feel like it's just gonna go with the other bosses, right? Like,
Warden is a pretty cool boss.
it's
Now,
really
when
sick.
because it's not a boss where you have to defeat it. It's a boss where you basically have to move around it. You sneak around it. It's a moving obstacle.
Yeah, and
So
it's
when you
scream
go in,
cannon. It's so cool.
yeah, and then the darkness effect when it
Yeah,
applies, its design is so cool. It honestly brings so much,
this is a boss done
and it
right.
and it gives so many questions. Like, what the heck is the skulk? It's just like, yeah. Finally, DLA.
I don't know. I feel like the LA is an okay mob. If anything, it's like the better of the worst. Just because it just picks things up.
Mm-hmm.
The design is okay. It's just a bluer, happier Vex.
Vex. I feel like it's the it's a best friend Vex,
Yeah.
which is cute.
To show our own tiers, do we post them in the same chat? Yes. You just
Yes.
post them in the same chat in the community Discord.
We're gonna post them at the same time
Yes. Might as well show it on the stream then, right?
if you want to.
I'm gonna try. Ooh, I missed like 5 messages. I need to get to that when I can.
Okay.
Where is the gosh darn? 'Cause, 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 I can put it to the. Okay, it looks funny, but I mean that's just because of how it's set up.
Or you can press download. There's a underneath is a save or download.
No, 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 no. Like on the stream.
Oh,
Mm, where is it? Okay, tier list. Here we go.
ready?
Yeah, one moment. Let me make this full screen so it looks better.
Cave spider.
There we go. I made it full screen so you can see it better. Okay. I guess everyone's already posting it. Why is there FT like? Oh, there's like so much stuff. So much for the count of three.
Well, I thought
Whoa.
you were gonna post it.
At Mackie. Wait,
Hmm.
why are people adding at you? I'm here. This is mine. Are there two tier
What?
lists? This is my tier list. MB. Forgot a tier. Clover.
That's Gato.
Yeah, I figured. But death. Cave spider. This is an interesting one though. I'm so your S tier is cat, bee, zombie villager, and
And mushroom.
mushroom. Where's the warden? Why is the warden down at B tier?
It's scary, but it's also so cool.
What the hell is your eight? Your S tier. What is this?
For
Why is the
me,
dragon in B? I thought it was way better.
Dragon's meh. It's pretty easy.
I guess. I don't know. But like almost everyone's S tier is just cute little animals, and meanwhile me had one cute animal in all the bosses.
Well, if you think about it, the wither can technically kill the dragon, but the warden can solo a
While you're in
wither.
for a surprise, I just saw the chat. Yeesh. What I'm like actually looking at your stuff right now. What is like a lot of the F tier we kind of agreed on because we were just like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's F. Like, yeah, that's just bad. Really, all this is in the B tier. This Gato had A. The Wither Villager. Okay, but why the Blaze? I don't understand the love for Blazes. They're kind of.
Blazes are pretty cool.
I'm not a fan of their design. I'm gonna be real.
A B for Blaze. Hey, that's a B because it has B in its Blaze.
That's not even no.
It's a B for Blaze because it's basic.
That's okay. I don't know. I don't like its
You know, it's
design.
good for what it does, but I feel like it could be better,
I
and
feel
that's why
like
it's in the middle.
I feel like it could look better.
That's why it's B.
Nah. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the live stream. This was fun. This was nice. Hopefully, you can join us for the next one. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, follow for more. There's a new project that we've been working on, and it should be releasing fairly soon. Uh, and yes, I'm finishing the current videos that I'm supposed to be working on as well. But we're doing a new live stream project, so
Side eye.
that should be fun and interesting. For now, you want to hang out and see what the surprise is. Just subscribe and kind of stick around.